Thank you for visiting Chicago Cars Direct. This is a 2010 Mercedes-Benz S550 4Matic all-wheel drive. It is black over a black leather interior and a burl walnut cabin trim. The original MSRP on this vehicle was $110,175. We do these videos for our clients who might not be right down the street from us and would like to get a better idea of what the vehicle looks like. So I'm just going to walk around it and zoom in on every body panel so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So I'm going to start with the driver's side and show you the paint is gorgeous. We actually took a professional paint meter, and what that does is it measures the thickness of the paint to make sure the car's never been in any accidents, and it hasn't. I'm just going to zoom into the front fender and then zoom back slowly so you can see everything. But you know, obviously you can see that on the CarFax report and the AutoCheck report, but no accidents, no issues or problems. I'll show you the rear of the vehicle. For 2010, they made some really nice styling changes. You can see the body-colored light strips, the body-colored light strips that ran through the tail lamps. They're now replaced with LED lighting, so it looks a lot nicer, a lot cleaner, and a lot more character. It looks gorgeous. I love the back end, and I love the new lights. Those are LEDs. In a while, every car is going to have LEDs. There's not going to be any normal traditional lights anymore. Everything's going to be LEDs. LEDs last a lot longer than HID lights. Fun fact. Okay, I'm going to zoom into the front fender and zoom out slowly. The paint is just gorgeous. Those LEDs also can go about 1,000 feet, and they don't blind people coming towards you. That's why I'm going to show you the front. They put these little LED lights in the front too as accent lights that look great. But I'll show you the rear window. And show you the roof. Make sure there's no hail damage or bird poop. Show you the front window. And now I'll show you the hood. It's so beautiful. Just a couple rock chips. There's always going to be a couple rock chips, unfortunately. Can never get away from that. But just gorgeous. It looks so nice. Obviously we buffed and polished the vehicle. That's why it looks so good. And then those are the LED lights in the front. That's redesigned for 2010. Looks a lot more distinctive. And you can always tell it's an S-Class. I'm going to get down lower so you can see it. Yeah, you see those lights too in the lower? Now I'll show you the engine. Those are daytime LED lights. They're fitted into the edges of the exterior front lamps. So they actually help with visibility during the daytime too, so people can see you. But this is the engine. It's an amazing engine. It's a naturally aspirated 5.5 liter V8 engine. Listen to this. It's 382 horsepower, but it's 391 pounds-foot of torque at only 2,800 RPM to about 4,800 RPM. So that is about 0 to 60 in about 5.6 to 5.7 seconds. And that's amazing for such a big vehicle. But I'm going to show you all the engine parts, and so you can see nothing has been compromised. Everything is exactly where it should be. Hopefully you can see that from the video here. All the stickers are in place. None of the bolts have been turned, which is always a good indication of previous accidents. This looks really, really nice. Beautiful. Okay, now I'll show you the rear, the trunk. That's not magic. That is a power trunk. Looks like there's a little smudge right here. That'll come right out. So this is the trunk with a set of Mercedes-Benz floor mats. The nice thing about these floor mats, obviously they're very heavy duty, but they smell clean. There's no smoke smell, there's no pet odors or anything like that. The mats look really, really nice. You can see that. I'll just show you all of them. Very, very clean. So is the trunk. The trunk doesn't have any weird stains or, again, no strange odors. Love that. Lots of storage space. Nope, we'll do that. And then I'm going to close the trunk for you. And we're going to turn the engine on so you can hear how that sounds. It sounds great. The engine is amazing. The engine is mated to an all-wheel drive system and a 7-speed automatic transmission. It is insanely smooth and quiet and powerful. So I'll show you the back seat. This is great. These are the illuminated door sills. Originally, that was a $950 option from Mercedes-Benz. Just to tell people that you're driving a Mercedes-Benz when you open the car. I'm not saying it's worth $950, but it really looks cool though at night. I'll show you the back seats. It's very light use in the back seats. I don't think really been sat in too much, as you can tell. There's not a lot of wear at all. So I'll zoom into the bolster so you can see. Look at that. It looks actually pretty new. And I love the smell of a Mercedes car. It smells like a rec room. It smells really nice. One that hasn't been smoked in, luckily. It's probably hard to see that, but the carpeting looks great too. It's not torn or ripped or stained or anything. It looks great. So I'll show you the driver's seat. Wow, look at this. The bolster looks great. There's very minimal wear on this car too, in the front. The seats look terrific. So I'm going to zoom into the driver's side and zoom into the passenger side in a second. But right here, this is your heated steering wheel. The heated steering wheel was about a $480 option from Mercedes-Benz. And there's a bunch of other options on this vehicle that I'll show you in a second. But you can see those are your heated and your cooled seats right here. I'm going to turn the cooled seats on a little bit. And those are your power folding mirrors that are also heated. And 3-position memory. Well, this is the interior. The interior is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see in front of you, this is a TFT screen, which gives you lots of information, navigation information, audio information, entertainment, telephone, trip computer. It's all right here in front of you. But this vehicle has the driver assistant package, which has Distronic Plus, which you can see some of the icons right there for it. Distronic Plus is a, which also includes pre-safe brake, is a system that will monitor the vehicle speed in front of you and match that speed. So it'll accelerate and deaccelerate. It's got blind spot assist, which is right here, as you can see. So if somebody's in your blind spot, it will let you know, and it'll tell you, you know, don't go into any other lane. Don't run into somebody. It's got lane keeping assist, which you can see right there. It's another icon above the Distronic icon. Lane keeping assist will, if you're driving while drowsy and you merge over into another lane without using your blinker, it'll give you a basically a notification or a warning. And see that little coffee cup? That little coffee cup knows when you're sleeping. It's really amazing. That's all part of the driver assistant package, which was a $2,900 option when the vehicle was new. The vehicle also has the sport package. That was a $5,800 option, which has the 19-inch AMG spoke wheels and the AMG's body styling. Can't speak anymore. And the Premium 2 package, which has the rear view monitor, which I'll show you right here. Can you see that? It's a super clear and high definition monitor. And as you can see right up here, that is your parking assist. That's part of your parking package. The parking package is Parktronic rear view camera and the parking guidance. So that's all part of that. It has the multi-contour front seats, and I'll show you the passenger seat here too. The multi-contour front seats actually have a 4-level massage function as well, which is just awesome. And I don't know if you can tell this, but if you look underneath here, those are your LED lights underneath the wood grain. At night, that just looks so beautiful. The interior is so special on the S-Class. Mercedes has never disappointed on the S-Class, and this one is just absolutely stunningly beautiful. The way everything fits together, the wood grain, and they have been, if you look at an older 07 and a newer, with the newer body style, they've held together so well. They've done such a great job with this one. So that is the interior of this vehicle. I'm going to show you this right here. This is how you can, that's your TFT screen. It has 49,147 miles on it. And we're going south. Oh, by the way, that is your Harman Kardon sound system. Right there. And I'm going to show you all the wheels so you can see how good of a condition. These are the 19-inch AMG alloy wheels. So this is the driver front wheel. We'll go to the driver rear wheel in a second. Look at the wheels on the driver's side. They're not curbed or corroded. They just look phenomenal. This is the passenger side. Wheels look great over here too. If I notice any imperfection on the wheels, I'll zoom in. Well, I'm zooming in anyway, but they just look great. But please feel free, one of the things to look at, the vehicle has been incredibly well serviced at a Mercedes-Benz dealership. You can see that by going to our website and looking at the CarFax report and the AutoCheck report at www.chicagocarsdirect.com. You'll see both reports are clean with no accidents or previous issues or problems. It was owned by one previous owner. Like I was saying before, it's a non-smoker's vehicle. But if you have any other questions that we weren't able to answer for you, please feel free to give us a call at 630-889-0911, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.